Today I am gonna walk you through how to do a proper shampoo, condition, and a style the lazy way. And all of the things that I do in each of those steps that I think are super important to ensure a really good wash day, wash week, couple of days, whatever works for you. When your hair is not acting right, or you're not sure what to do with it, when in doubt, clarify. If you clarify, you get to start from a clean slate, okay? Your scalp is clean, your hairs are also clean. And even then, after clarifying, that's a really good time to go in and do your masks. That's a good time to do it because your hair is gonna be so clean. There's no barrier on the hair shaft that's gonna not allow that product that you just spent X amount of money on to go into your hair. The first step is water. Okay, water is essential for all living things. I want you to wet your hair, like thoroughly, like wet it. Every piece, every part of your scalp, all strands of hair, wet. Some hair is low porosity, don't worry about it like being soaking wet, but as long as you got water everywhere, it's gonna be working to some extent. And then you're gonna go in with a clarifying shampoo. My favorite clarifying shampoo is Malibu Sea Undo Goo. That one has a pH level of 9, so it really kind of like opens your cuticle, or it's a great starter shampoo just to like really get all the crap off of it. And you're gonna notice also how as I'm shampooing, it's not really sudsing that much. And this is why I do 2 shampoos. Sometimes I'll just do 2 shampoos with my regular daily shampoo, or if I really know I need a deep clean, I'll do the clarifying and then my regular shampoo. Ultimately, the number one thing you have to do with shampoo is scrub your scalp. You'll see me going in with my fingertips, the pads of my fingertips, and just going in and really just getting at the root and scrubbing your scalp. It's literally the action of fingertips to scalp going like this. Try not to use your nails, you might cause irritation. If you can handle that, go for it. You just don't want to create like abrasions or anything, especially if you're going to go in and do something like color the next day or your mask. You don't want to have scalp irritation. So then I'm going to go in and rinse this shampoo out. I don't care about rinsing it too thoroughly quite yet. I just want to get some more water in my hair so that when I go in with my second shampoo, there's going to be enough sudsing, and you're going to see it suds, you're going to hear it, all the good stuff. My favorite daily shampoo is the Inner Sense Organic Beauty Pure Harmony Hair Bath. I think that's the one. I always mix up hair bath, the Harmony Hair Bath, or the Inspiration Conditioner. I don't know which one is one of them. I have the bottle here. This shampoo is pretty lightweight, but because I clarified, it's gonna do the job right. It's gonna suds enough. It's gonna make my scalp feel clean and properly hydrated, but also my hair as well. So I go in with a smaller amount than I would with my clarifying shampoo because I find that Inner Sense is kind of concentrated, so you don't need too much. But go until you suds. A key word here, water. The water will help spread the product. So I go in, and again, the same motions. You're gonna be scrubbing your scalp, fingertips to the scalp, and scrub. Literally just get in there, all corners. I like to go all the way around my head first, kind of like a halo, just around my hairline. And then I go all the way in the center and just, scrub. That's it. Then you're gonna thoroughly rinse. This is important, okay? Sometimes you're not rinsing enough and you have soap left on your head, and then you go in with your conditioner, styling product, and then you diffuse. You literally just baked soap on your head. Let's not do that. Rinse your hair properly. even if it feels so dry because you just took the shampoo out, if you're using the right shampoo, it'll feel good. But I go in with the same scrubbing motion. I have my water right under there. Just scrub until it feels clean. Like you want to feel like you just rinsed soap off your hand and there's not soap left. Literally so clean. After that, we're gonna go in and put our conditioner. Now, you'll see that my hair is pretty tangly. I think I went like 3 days since my last wash. There's some tangles. It also did go up in a bun, so with that, keeping that in mind, there was matting going on back there. But you can see the tangles, and now the goal of the conditioner is to, 1, really hydrate my hair and scalp, and 2, it's going to help me navigate all these tangles, right? I want to be very, very gentle with my hair when I'm detangling. So I pick a brush that I found that has been working for me. It's flexible, it's got pretty sturdy bristles in it, where they get in through the hair, all the knots, it gets in there, and then it helps me like, you know, pull the knots out. I like to detangle from the bottom and work my way up. So I'm going to take my small section. You'll see me kind of spread my conditioner, go down from the ends, they are detangled, and I climb my way up, and whenever I feel a knot, I pull my brush out, start back from underneath the knot and walk it out. Literally like walk the tangles out to the end and then come back and walk another tangle out to the end. If you pull through those knots, you will likely be causing breakage. Gently detangle, and then you're gonna go through and do your whole head just like that. And you're gonna see how once I'm done detangling, I can literally run the brush from my roots to my ends and there are no tangles. You can even see with the conditioner in my hair and enough water, my clumps are forming perfectly. I don't have to do too much. If you have lower porosity hair, you may not even notice the clumps at all because your hair is gonna be poofier and not wanna absorb the water. But still, same concept. You should be able to get your brush or your fingers through nice and easy. So then you're gonna go in and you're gonna rinse your hair. Rinsing, I prefer to rinse all my conditioner out from the roots, have water all over my hair. I'm scrubbing, removing the conditioner from my scalp, from my hair, and all my ends. Then I'm gonna go in, and this is where we apply our styling product. So the hair is dripping wet. I'm gonna go in with cream. Today I'm choosing a cream, and I did Inner Sense Organic Beauty's Quiet Calm Curl Control. I did probably like a quarter size on each half of my head. So I just run it all through. If it helps, you can go in with your brush to help spread the product, but the hair is already wet enough where it's gonna be really easy. It's just gonna be like, it's gonna cover everywhere. Again, you're also detangled, so you're not dealing with tangles, missing spots. Just know you get every spot of your head. Just, you can go in with your hands and feel, is it slimy? If it's not, add more product. Then I'm gonna go in and do the other product choice that I have. I go in with a gel. This time I'm using Weedad, the Vital Curl, I think it's the Tress Effects gel. I'm putting a good amount of this one because I don't feel like it has too much hold, but it's really watery also, so it does spread easily. I'm gonna go in one side of my head and I'm gonna put all that product, run it through, and then I go in with a brush that definitely run it through. If I need to add more water, I'm adding more water with my shower. Literally just dunk your head under the shower real quick, and then brush your product through again. Your product will slime through perfectly, just like your conditioner. And then I'm gonna do the other side pretty thorough, and you can see how tight the curls are forming. They're super defined, very minimal frizz, and that's my holding product. After this part, I'll try and kind of brush my roots up and out, because if you brush directly down on the scalp, into the hair, you're gonna notice it's gonna be kind of flat at your root, which the idea of this is okay. It's a good idea, but we sometimes will do our hair like that and then we're like, ooh, why is it flat? I want volume. My first curl at the root of my head is not curling, but I will just redirect and take a big section from the top and brush everything upwards, or you can just run your hands through it and redirect those hairs in that motion and let them fall wherever. Then you're gonna go in and you're gonna dry your hair. This part is my favorite part because I absolutely hate having wet hair all over me and my shirt being dripping wet. So I like to go in with my towel. The one that I have is similar to like a turby twist. It has a clasp on it. It's shaped kind of like a hoodie. And I literally put it on just like you put a hoodie on. And then I go in and I tuck my hairs right behind my ear and the towel right behind my ear, and then wrap the back hairs into a very delicate twist and pin the button to the top. Let that dry for, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes. I probably keep mine on 20 minutes max. I just want it to kind of absorb the water from my hair where I can get out and air dry it and I'm not dripping wet. My shirt is not wet. It is about an hour after taking my towel off. My gel is definitely casted. Some spots are a little bit soft because it's not like 100% coverage. It's just really the lazy, like quick wash and go method. But once I get to this kind of point, I just go ahead and start, you know, breaking any casts that I have left over. I don't really care for like perfect curls. I already know I got the definition there, so I start to just go in and fluff it out. And basically that's pretty much it. All I did for the past hour is go to the grocery store. I placed a pickup order and I had my windows kind of like half rolled down so that the 100-degree Arizona weather dried it as I was going. And yeah, so basically, yeah, so these are ultimately my results. I'll get you like a close-up view of the curls. I like some good frizz, so I don't mind that there's pieces that are kind of fuzzy. They kind of help the other hairs, you know, sit on top of each other. As long as I've got, you know, pretty good definition there, I don't really care about all the in-between. It's fluffy is fluffy. But that is today's video, and I hope